My name is Deepa MC. I would like to teach English subject. SGHS High School at Sanehalli. Today we shall discuss about a hero lesson. 10th standard first lesson, a hero. Okay, a hero written by R.K. Narayan. A hero written by R.K. Narayan. About the author. So, R.K. Narayan was the greatest Indian English novelist. And also, he is the best known for his works. R.K. Narayan, best known for his works set in fictional South Indian towns of Malgudi. Fictional South Indian town of Malgudi. So, listen here. Open your textbook, page number 17. R.K. Narayan, considered to be one of the greatest Indian English novelists, who is known for the simple and unpretentious writing style. Because shows the unpretentious writing style in his work. He is the best known for his work set in the fictional South Indian town of Malgudi. And after his works means R.K. Narayan works include Swami and his friends, the Bachelor of Arts, the English teacher and financial expert. These are all his work. His novel, The Guide, his novel, R.K. Narayan written by one novel, that is Guide. The Guide was adapted for film and it won the Sahitya Akademi Award. The novel Guide gave the award and prize to R.K. Narayan Sahitya Akademi Award. That award, Sahitya Akademi Award for his works novel. It highlights the social content and provides a feel for his character. It highlights means shows the main aspects of characters, social content, ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕ ವಿಚಾರಗಳನ್ನ ಅಳವಡಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನದಾಗಿ. Through everyday life, he was nominated to the Rajya Sabha. He was nominated, R.K. Narayan, nominated to the Rajya Sabha, the upper house of Indian Parliament. Got it? These are all the information about R.K. Narayan. A hero prose written by R.K. Narayan. Okay, you can understand now. So listen here. Now shall I read the paragraph? Listen carefully. A hero. First paragraph. For Swami, events took an unexpected turn. Father looked over the newspaper he was reading under the hall lamp and said, Swami, listen to this. News has been received about the bravery of a village lad who, while returning home by the jungle path, came face to face with a tiger. The paragraph described the fight the boy had with the tiger and his flight up the tree where he stayed off a day till some people came that way and killed the tiger. Second paragraph. After reading it through, Father looked at Swami fixedly and asked, what do you say that? Swami said, I think he must have been a very strong and grown-up person, not a boy at all. How could a boy fight a tiger? You think you are wiser than the newspaper. Father sneered. A man may have the strength of any elephant and head be covered, whereas another may have the strength of a straw. But if he has courage, he can do anything. courage is everything, strength and age is not important. Swami disputed the theory. How can it be? Father, suppose I have all the courage. What could I do if a tiger should attack me? Leave alone. Strength, can you prove you have courage? Let me see if you can sleep alone tonight in my office room. A frightful proposition, Swami thought. He had always slept beside his granny in the passage, and any change in this arrangement kept him trembling and awake all night. He hoped at first that father was only joking. He mumbled weakly, yes, and tried to change the subject. He said very loudly and with a great deal of enthusiasm, "We are going to admit even elders in our cricket club hereafter. We are buying brand new bats and balls. Our captain has asked me to tell you." Fourth paragraph. We will see about that later. For cutting, you must sleep alone hereafter. Swami realized that the matter had gone behind his control. From a challenge it had become a command. He knew his father's tenacity at such moment. "From the first to next month I will sleep alone, father." "No, you must do it now. It is disgraceful sleeping beside granny, our mother like a baby. You are in the second form and I don't like the way of you are being brought up." He said and looked at his wife, who was rocking the cradle. "Why do you look at me while you say it?" she asked. "I hardly know anything about the boy." No, I don't mean you," said father. "If you mean your mother is spoiling him, tell her so and don't look at me," she said and turned away. Glossary words. Sneer. Speak in a very unkind way. Frightful. Unpleasant. Face to face with. Close to something and looking at it. Reading through. Reading it from the beginning to the end. Score. Now I explain this all paragraph. For Swami, events took an unexpected turn. Father looked over the newspaper he was reading under the hall lamp. Who reading? Swami, father. Okay, this story tells about Swami and his father and his mother and his granny. Granny means grandma and village lad. One village boy. So, for Swami, events took an unexpected turn. Swami life, he received one unexpected turn. He not expected turn. ಯಾವ ಒಂದು ವಿಷಯವನ್ನ ಕೂಡ ಇವನು ತನ್ನ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅವನು ಊಹಿಸಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಫಾದರ್ ಲುಕ್ಡ್ ಓವರ್ ದ ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಪೇಪರ್. Swami father looked over the newspaper means read over the newspaper under the hall lamp. For Swami father sat down under the hall lamp and said, "Swami, listen to this." Father said to Swami, "Swami, listen to this. News has been received about the bravery of a village lad." News has been received about the village lad. This news described about the village lad. ಒಬ್ಬ ಹಳ್ಳಿಯ lad means ತರುಣ, ಯುವಕನನ್ನ ಕುರಿತು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. While returning home by the jungle path. When he returning the jungle path, ಕಾಡಿನ ದಾರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರ್ತಿದ್ದ, came face to face with a tiger. Came face to face with a, he received the tiger face. The paragraph described the fight the boy had with the tiger. How the boy fight with the tiger. And his fight up tree where he stayed half a day. If Flight up means what? He climbed up, sat on the tree upside of a day. Till some people, why he sat on the tree? Because some people came that way and killed the tiger. Some people came that day and killed the tiger. Second paragraph. This is the described about the newspaper. Second paragraph. After reading it through, father looked at Swami. After reading close, that looked at Swami fixedly, constantly, and asked to Swami, what do you say to that? Swami, what do you say to that? Father asked to Swami, ನೀನೇನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀಯಾ ಇದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ? Swami said, I think he must have been a very strong and grown up person. Papa, I think, Swami said, because he must have been very strong and grown up. ಅವನು ವೆರಿ ವೀಕ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್, ಅವನಿನ್ನು ದೊಡ್ಡನಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಶಕ್ತಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅವನಿಗೆ, ಬೆಳೆದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. ನಾಟ್ ಎ ಬಾಯ್ ಅಟ್ ಆಲ್. ಹೌ ಕುಡ್ ಎ ಬಾಯ್ ಫೈಟ್ ವಿತ್ ಎ ಟೈಗರ್? ಹುಡುಗ ಹೇಗೆ ಟೈಗರ್ ಜೊತೆ ಫೈಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ? Swami asked to his father, you think you are wiser than the newspaper? You think wiser than the newspaper? The newspaper ಗಿಂತ ಬುದ್ಧಿವಂತನ? Father asked to Swami. Father sneered. Sneered means rough. Sneered means what? Rough. Father rough. A man may have the strength of an elephant. One person have a strength of an elephant. Okay. And had to be covered. ಆನೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಶಕ್ತಿ ಇದ್ರೂ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಹೇಡಿ ಆಗಿರ್ತಾನೆ. You can understand. He had a strength, but he looked like a one kind of a covered ಹೇಡಿ ಆಗಿರ್ತಾನೆ. Whereas another may have the strength of a straw. One person's look like a strength. Straw. Coconut. When we drink the coconut with the help of straw, no. One person's looking like a straw. ಅವನು ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ತರ ಕಡ್ಡಿ ತರ ಇದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ? ಬಟ್ ಇಫ್ ಹಿ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಕರೇಜ್, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಧೈರ್ಯವನ್ನ ಹೊಂದಿರ್ತಾನೆ. ಕಡ್ಡಿ ತರ ಇದ್ರೂ ಧೈರ್ಯ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಎಲಿಫೆಂಟ್ ತರ ಇದ್ರೂ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಧೈರ್ಯ ಇರಲ್ಲ. ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಲೈನ್. ಅಂಡ್ ಏಜ್ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್, ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಂತ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಏಜ್ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಂತ್ and age are not important. So courage is everything. Courage is everything. Strength and age is not important. Father said to Swami. Okay. Next, Swami disputed the theory. Disputed means oppose this theory. ಈ ಒಂದು ಸಿದ್ಧಾಂತವನ್ನ, ವಾದವನ್ನ ಅಲ್ಲಗಲಿತಾನೆ. How can it be? ಹೇಗಾಗತ್ತೆ? Father, suppose I have all the courage. Father, suppose I have all the courage. What could I do if a tiger should attack me? I have the courage. I have all the courage. Suppose one tiger attacked me. What should I do? Swami asked to Father, leave alone strength. Leave alone strength. Strength ಅನ್ನು ಬಿಟ್ಟುಬಿಡಿ. Can you prove you have courage? Can you prove you have courage? Let me see if you can sleep alone tonight in my office room. Swami, I give one order. What is that? If you can sleep alone tonight in the office room, ನೀನು ಒಬ್ಬನೇ ಇವತ್ತು ನನ್ನ ಆಫೀಸ್ ರೂಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಲಗ್ತೀಯಾ? Father said to Swami. Third paragraph. A frightful proposition. Swami thought. A frightful proposition. Swami thought. Andre frightful means shaking. Proposition means suggestion. Proposition means suggestion. Swami father gave a one frightful proposition. Swami thought he had always slept beside his granny. Swami always sleep beside his granny, nearby grandma. but in the passage nearby grandma in the passage ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ರೂಮಿನ ಪಕ್ಕದ ಜಾಗ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ ಒಂದು ಆ ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ರೂಮಿನ ಪಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಂದು ಕೊಠಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಯಾಸೇಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಗ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ beside always sleep with beside his granny in a passage and any change is this arrangement kept him trembling and awake all night. That boy Swami always sleep beside his granny. Sometimes change his program, change his arrangement. He was always trembling and shaking, awake all night. Awake all night. ಎಲ್ಲ ರಾತ್ರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಯಿತು ಈ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅವನಿಗೆ ನಡಕ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು. ಬಟ್ he always sleep beside his granny. He hoped that at first the father was only joking. Swami thought father is only joking like that. He mumbled and weakly. So mumbled means clearly and weakly. Yes, and tried to change the subject. Suddenly tried to change the subject. Who suddenly changed to try the subject? Swami suddenly changed the subject and topic to father mind. So he said very loudly. Swami said very loudly and with a great deal of enthusiasm, we are going to admit even elders in our cricket club hereafter. Elder said to me, cricket club, we build one cricket club hereafter. We are buying a brand new bats and ball. Papa, we buying a new bats and ball like that, he said. Our captain has asked me to tell you. Swami said to father, change the subjects, no. You sleep alone in the night. You sleep alone in the night in the office room, no. That's why he said change the subject. Oh, we are going to admit even the elders in the cricket club. I am joined the elders in the cricket club, Papa. Hereafter, please, we are buying a new bats and ball. That's why they are said to me. Like that, Swami said to father. And fourth paragraph, we will see about that later. We will see about that later. Father cutting matter. Father cutting that matter means cut ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ ಮಾತನ್ನ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. You must sleep alone hereafter. Today onwards you must sleep alone hereafter. You sleep alone. ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬನೇ ಮಲಗಬೇಕು. Swami realized that the matter had gone behind his control. Swami thought, oh, this matter is already behind his control. This is already behind this control means what? Nan kai meer hogide. And from challenge it had become a command. Challenge it had become a command. My father is give a command. He knew his father's tenacity at such a moment. My father's had a tenacity. Tenacity means very strong decision. He took one strong decision. Hereafter you sleep alone in the office room like that. So fifth paragraph, from the first of next month I will sleep alone, father. Swami said from the first of next month. First of next month. Next month na ಮೊದಲನೇ ವಾರದಲ್ಲಿ I will sleep alone. ನಾನು ಒಬ್ಬನೇ ಮಲಗ್ತೀನಿ. No, you must do it now. You must do it now. You do now only. It is disgraceful sleeping beside his granny. Disgraceful sleeping means shameful sleeping beside his granny. You always sleep beside his granny. No, it is a very one kind of shameful way. Mother, you sleep mother like a baby. You are in the second form. You are in the second form means 7th standard during the British time. You are a 7th standard boy. Okay. You are in second form means 7th standard boy, and I don't like the way are you being brought up. ನೀನು ಈ ರೀತಿ ಬೆಳೆಯೋದು ನನಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಫಾದರ್. He said and looked at his wife. He said like that. He said and looked at his wife who was rocking the cradle. Who was rocking the cradle? His mother pushed the cradle. cradle. Why do you look at me while you say it? His mother look at the. He said like that. You don't bring like that. He said it to his mother. Mother doing less pushing the cradle. And why do you look at me while you say it? ನೀವು ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು ಆ ಮಾತನ್ನ? His wife asked to Swami father. She asked like that. I hardly know anything about the boy. I hardly know anything about the boy. No, I don't mean you said father. ನಾನು ಆ ಥರ ಹೇಳಲಿಲ್ಲ. No. ನೀವು ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಅವನ ಮೇಲೆ ಎಗನೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತೀರಾ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಮದರ್. No, I don't mean you. ನಾನು ಆ ಥರ ಹೇಳಲಿಲ್ಲ. said father. If you mean your mother is spoiling him, suppose you give the support always to Swami, definitely mother is spoiling him. ನೀನು ಅವಳನ್ನ ಹಾಳು ಮಾಡ್ತೀಯಾ? ಟೆಲ್ ಹರ್ ಸೋ. ಅವಳಿಗೆ ಹೇಳಿ ನೀನು ಅವಳನ್ನ ಹಾಳು ಮಾಡ್ತೀಯಾ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋ ಅವಳಿಗೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅಂತ ಗ್ರಾನಿ ಹತ್ರ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಲುಕ್ ಅಟ್ ಮೀ ಶಿ ಸೆಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಟರ್ನ್ ಅವೇ. Father, Swami, mother, don't look at me, said and turned away. Okay, you can understand now. Now I explain about up to 6th paragraph to 9th paragraph. Okay, Swami's father sat gloomily gazing at the newspaper. It means, you know that gloomily means feeling in a way that things will not improve. Swami father gloomily gazing at the newspaper means Swami father look at the newspaper. Gloomily gazing means what? Look straightly. And the newspaper on his lap. On his lap means ತೊಡೆಯ ಮೇಲೆ ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಅನ್ನ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇನು ವಿಷಯ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ. ಗೇಜಿಂಗ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಲುಕ್ ದ ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಆನ್ ಹಿಸ್ ಲ್ಯಾಪ್. ಅಂಡ್ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ರೋಸ್ ಸೈಲೆಂಟ್ಲಿ ಅಂಡ್ tiptoed to his bed in the passage. So Swami rose. Rise is present V1 verb, rose is past tense verb. Okay, rise is V1 verb, rose is V2 verb, past tense verb. So Swami rose silently. Verb 1, verb 2, verb 3. You know that rise and rose silently means get up silently. Tiptoe to his bed. Tiptoe to his bed means ತುದಿ ಗಾಲಿನ ಮೇಲೆ ನಡ್ಕೋತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಾನೆ. Swami get up silently and tiptoed his bed in the passage. It's a small place. Granny was sitting up in her bed. Granny means grandma, sitting up in her bed and remarked. She said one thing. Boy, are you already feeling sleepy? Hey boy, Swami, you already feeling sleepy? Like that, grandma said to Swami. Don't you want to hear a story? Grandma said to Swami, you don't hear a story. In story keladva. Swami made wild gesticulations to silence his granny. It means Swami also made a gesticulations means move hands and arm to silence his granny. But that good lady saw nothing. Good lady saw nothing. ಅವಳು ಏನು ಕಾಣಲಿಲ್ಲದಂತೆ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾಳೆ. So Swami threw himself on his bed and pulled the blanket over his face. So Swami threw himself. Throw ಬಿಸಾಡೋದು. Threw means past tense verb, V2 verb. Threw himself, ಅವನಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ ಅವನು ಬ್ಲಾಂಕೆಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂತಾನೆ on his bed and pulled the blanket over his face. Okay, pulled the blanket and over his face. 7th paragraph. Granny said, don't cover your face. Granny said to Swami, don't cover your face. Are you really very sleepy? She asked him to Swami. Swami leaned over and whispered. Swami leaned over means bend. Few bend like this, we sleep like this, and ವಾಲಿಸಿಕೊಂಡು ಬಾಗಿಕೊಂಡು ಮಲಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದನ್ನ ಲೀಂಚ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಲೀನ್ ಓವರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ವಿಸ್ಪರ್ಡ್. ವಿಸ್ಪರ್ಡ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಲೋ ವಾಯ್ಸ್, ಗುನುಗುಟ್ಟೋದು. ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಶಟ್ ಅಪ್ ಗ್ರಾನಿ. ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ shut up granny, don't talk to me. Granny, you don't talk to me and don't let anyone call me even if the house is fire. ಯಾರಾದರೂ ಬಂದು ನನ್ನ ಕರೆದ್ರು ಕೂಡ, ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಗೆ ಬೆಂಕಿ ಬಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ನೀನು if I don't sleep at once perhaps I shall die, ನನ್ನ ಸತ್ರು ಕೂಡ ನೀನು ಕರಿಬೇಡ, ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಕರಿಬೇಡ. He reached and curled, snored under the blanket. He said, don't call me granny. Even if house is on fire, if I don't sleep at once, perhaps I shall die. Don't call me. He returned and curled means suttikondu. Curled and snored under the blanket. Snored means noisy way. Snored means what? Noisy way. ಗೊಕ್ಕೆ ಹೊಡೆಯೋದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಈ ತರ ಬ್ಲಾಂಕೆಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಫುಲ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಸ್ನೋರ್ ಅಂಡರ್ ದ ಬ್ಲಾಂಕೆಟ್ ಟಿಲ್ ಹಿ ಫೌಂಡ್ ಹಿಸ್ ಬ್ಲಾಂಕೆಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಫುಲ್ ಅವೇ. ಬ್ಲಾಂಕೆಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಮಲಗ್ತಾನೆ. ಸೊ ಪ್ಯಾರಾಗ್ರಾಫ್ 8. Presently his father came and stood over him. Presently Swami father came to near the Swami bed. Swami, get up, he said. Father said, Swami, get up. He looked like an opposition in the semi-darkness of the passage. His father stood up. Stand is present verb, stood is past tense verb. Okay. He stand there, that is look like opposition. Opposition means ghost. ದೇವರ ತರ ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಅವ್ರು ನಿಂತಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ನೆರಳು ಯಾವ ತರ ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇದೆ? ಒಂದು ಡೆವಿಲ್, ಗೋಸ್ಟ್ ತರ ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಆಪೋಸಿಟ್ ದ ಸೆಮಿ ಡಾರ್ಕ್ನೆಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಪ್ಯಾಸೇಜ್, ಒಂದು ಕತ್ತಲೆ ಬೀಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಸೆಮಿ ಡಾರ್ಕ್ನೆಸ್, ಕತ್ತಲಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಜಾಗದಿಂದ ಒಂದು ಡೆವಿಲ್ ತರ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಒಂದು ನೆರಳು ಬೀಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ವಿಚ್ ವಾಸ್ ಲಿಟ್ ಬೈ ಎ ಕೋನ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೈಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಹಾಲ್. ಒಂದ್ ರೀತಿ ಕೋನ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಲೈಟ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಹಾಲಿಗೆ. ಅದು ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಇದೆ ಆ ಲೈಟ್? ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಲುಕ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಎ ಡೆವಿಲ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಗೋಸ್ಟ್. ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಸ್ಟಿರ್ಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಗ್ರೋನ್ಡ್. ಗ್ರೋನ್ಡ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ what? Swami stirred and groaned as if in sleep. Father said, ಅವನು ಗೊಕ್ಕೆ ಹೊಡಿತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. Who? Snored means ಗೊಕ್ಕೆಯನ್ನ ಹೊಡಿತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. Who? Oh, Swami, to breathe a noisy way. Snored means to breathe a noisy way as if in sleep. Father said, get up Swami. Granny pleaded. Granny means grandma. Pleaded ಅಂದ್ರೆ ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು. Request. Why do you disturb him? Granny said to his father. Why do you again and again disturb to him? Don't give disturb to him. So Granny said to his son. Next, paragraph 9. Get up Swami, said father for the third time. Third time, get up Swami. Swami, father said third time. And Swami got up. Finally Swami got up. Father rolled up his bed. Father said, rolled up his bed, took it under his arm and said, come with me. Father said to Swami, you rolled up your bed and took it under his arm and you come with me. Who said like that? Swami. Father said to Swami. Next, Swami looked at Granny. When Swami father called Swami, Swami looked at his granny and his mother hesitated for a moment. Hesitated ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹಿಂಜರಿಯೋದು. ಅವನಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಇರಲ್ಲ. Father gave one suggestions. No, he cannot follow that suggestion. That's why he had hesitated for a moment and followed his father into the office room. He unexpectedly followed and his father into the office room. On the way he threw a look of appeal at his mother. Give a appeal at his mother. Appeal ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಮನವಿಯನ್ನ ಕೊಟ್ಟೋಕು, ಮನವಿ ಮಾಡೋದು. He gave appeal to his mother also and granny also. But Why do you take him to the office room? Mother said, why do you take him to the office room? ಇವನನ್ನು ಯಾಕೆ ಆಫೀಸ್ ರೂಮಿಗೆ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ? He can sleep in the hall, I think. Father said, he can sleep in the hall, I think. That's why I took him. I don't think so. Aage helbedi. I don't think so, father said. And Swami slunk behind him with bowed head. Swami ಜಾರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕೆ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ. Behind him with bowed head. ತಲೆಯನ್ನ ಬಗ್ಗಿಸ್ಕೊಂತಾನೆ. Bowed head ಅಂದ್ರೆ ತಲೆಯನ್ನ ಬಗ್ಗಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು. Always you sleep with beside his granny. ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಗ್ರಾನಿ ಜೊತೆ ಮಲಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದ. ಅದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಗುಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾಬಿಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಅವ್ರ ಅಪ್ಪ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. Sleep alone in every time. He said like that. Let me sleep in the hall, Father. Swami pleaded. Father ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. Father said, let me sleep in the hall. ನಿನ್ನ ಸ್ಲೀಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೀನು ಹಾಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಲಗು. Father, Swami pleaded and requested to Father. Your office room is very dusty. Who said like that? The Swami said to Father, your office room is very dusty. There may be scorpions behind your law books. There may be many scorpions in behind your law books. ನಿಮ್ಮ law books ನ ಕಾನೂನಿನ books ನ ಹಿಂಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಚೇಳುಗಳಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. There are no scorpions. Father said, there are no scorpions in my room. Little fellow, sleep on the bench if you like. Swami asked, sleep on the bench if you like. ನಾನು ಬೆಂಚಿನ ಮೇಲೆ ಮಲ್ಕೊಳ್ಳ? Can I have a lamp burning in the room? ಆ ರೂಮಲ್ಲಿ ಲ್ಯಾಂಪ್ ಅನ್ನು ಹಚ್ಚಿಕೊಂಡ? No, you must learn not to be afraid of darkness. Afraid ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹೆದರೋದು, ಭಯ ಪಡೋದು. ನೀನು no, you must learn not to be afraid of darkness. ನೀನು ಕತ್ತಲೆಗೆ ಹೆದರುವುದನ್ನು ಅಭ್ಯಾಸ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಡ. It is only a question of habit. Don't ask any question that is a question of habit. You just remove that. You must cultivate good habits. You must learn good habits, like that said to his father, so his son. Next, will you at least leave the door open? Father, Swami said to his father, will you at least open the door? Will you at least leave the door open? All right, father said, all right. But promise you, will not roll up your bed and go to your granny's side at night. You sleep and open the door, no problem. But you will not roll up your bed. ನಿನ್ನ ಬೆಡ್ ಅನ್ನ ಸುತ್ತಕೊಂಡು ನೀನು don't go to your near granny. Beside is granny at night. Yes, Papa. He said, yes, Papa. I did not go to granny near. If you do it, suppose in a riti madidre adre, I will make you the laughing stock of your school. I will make your friends. I will tell to your friends, and when suppose these are all things your friends and school staff, definitely they will laughing stock of your school. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ನಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ ನಿನ್ನನ್ನ ನೋಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. Who said like that? Father said to his son, all right, but promise you won't roll up your bread and go to your granny's side at night if you do it. But I will make you the laughing stock of your school. Thank you.